Everything that we have built through our spirituality has been according to how we lived biologically. And everything that we feel, expect, believe is only related to what we have lived in our history, not with something outside from the planet, but from within the planet. Also, one of the ideas that we have is that we live in a planet that we call Earth. And that's funny because we have never come out from this planet. So if you go out from this planet, you can see that we are the planet. We are not on the planet, we are the planet. Which brings us that to the idea that humans are not living in planet Earth. Planet Earth evolved into thinking. So neurons start to evolve to think about who they are. Exactly as a kid can observe himself in a mirror and saying, I am this, or this is my name. So the planets start to say, oh, this is me. I'm wondering, who am I? So millions of cells of neurons start to evolve into humanity to ask, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? So every culture is a thought in a planet. Every idea is a thought of Mother Earth. And every human is a neuron doing synapses, connecting to each one of the others, creating more thoughts and more ideas. So it's not that humanity lives on the planet, it's that the planet starts to think. And it was recent, it was just a few millions of years ago. So the planet started to think, and all the planet was saying, you should not think as beings that came from the stars, that are not from this world, and are trying to come back to the stars. You have to think of yourself as cells of an organism, a living organism that is the entire universe. You are living as DNA code inside of a cell that is part of a body that we call the galaxy and part of a society that we call the universe. But we are just the DNA codes. And each one of us has a specific code to awaken a potential. So we have to be ourselves in order to awaken the potential for the universe. And it's not about going to the universe, it's about realizing that we are the ones that make the universe possible. Because is the mind the only one that can allow something to exist? So it's the synapse, it's the idea of data. It's not someone thinking, it's data sharing information. That's the whole picture of the universe. 0, 1. And then the one said 1, 1. 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1. And they start to multiply all this data and share this data. So from every dimension is all data and information being shared until we have created, the universe has created beings able to think about themselves. So it's like the sum of the evolution trying to understand the same system that was created. It's like a kid that has been designed in a womb of the mother and has lived a life thinking about itself, like who am I? And trying to think about itself all the time until it discovers who the kid is. So to understand who the kid is, it must accomplish a great network of information and data to have the whole picture, the whole thing. So what the whole universe is trying to do is to create as many points of view as possible to have the greatest picture of all. And that's why we cannot think the same thing. We should have all different perspectives of the same truth in order to have a big amount of data. So the thing is not to discover what is the truth, is about how we can connect all the truths. Because that's the goal of the entire universe, basically, is to connect everything to say, oh, I am all this. Basically, that's the whole point. Oh, I am all this. So what can I do with this? I create something different. I can do whatever. a new universe multiplied by billions of universe or whatever.